iDiski Times, now available in stores around the country for only R3.50.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. Bafana Bafana won. Ghana won in the African Cup of Nations qualifier, the penultimate game or the game before the last game, where if we had won, where there was going to be no need for a calculator in the last game. But here we are again, thinking about whether or not we'll need calculators on Sunday. Bafana Bafana losing an opportunity to take hold of the lead in this group. It's Ghana number 1, Bafana Bafana 2, and then Sudan. We now have a final game, a cup final game on Sunday. Joseph Makhanya, Junior International with Bafana Bafana, fan favorite at Orlando Pirates, our analyst here at iDiskiTV Junior. You saw the game. There must have been an expectation from the beginning, and maybe let's start there. Ogoti, maybe we should be getting 3 points here. There will never be a point where we have a weaker Ghana than today, and we lost an opportunity today.
Yeah, no, greetings to our viewers. So, hoping they continue supporting iDiskiTV. Yeah, so, a lot was expected. Like you rightfully said, we faced a very weak Ghana. And our approach, I was worried about the approach, of the way his approach came in a corner. Because of my pair from apparently we had about 5 defenders starting, and we are it's funny win because of it. We had home, we needed a win so bad, and against the Ghana that was there for a taking. Yeah, so more the way it's approaching our corner, it was more of a 3-4-3, meaning emasayidini besiphethe umurena ukuthi akasipheleyo with leyo siphethe uHlanti ngapha asipheleyo with leyo, but based on inside la Hlanti we knew ukuthi in terms of ubu creative makufika ku last 30 it was not going to be there. Yeah, ngoba whenever you play ngoHlanti we expecting ukuthi maybe akube ne target man umuntu nyana azomshaya ngebhola, but it couldn't happen. But on the side akamurena, that's when we had opportunities. Opportunities to finish the game. Yes, specifically with him. It led to poor technique in terms of finishing. Because he got the chances. I mean, he had about 2 clear chances. Our Korile. And if you look at the Ghana 40, it looked like they were studying us because they didn't know how we play.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they didn't know how we play. But then again, our only threat, it was when Utau had the ball, because he was prepared to get into our channels, Akishime channels, 10 and run kuma defenders, and that also be instigator Uchali, because he was more of feeding Amapola Utau. Yes, forward passing, more of forward passing. So, and when you're playing against some West Africans, you know they can't lead pace. So, which is something Tau specialized on, and I feel we overworked Tau. We overworked Tau. Umshishi didn't pitch up. I felt Umshishi had he been more, had he gotten more involved with game, we could have gotten something. But at the end of the day, those are our most creative players. More the system is lalangayo. It meant your forwards needed to be more mobile, and Umshishi was not giving us that because of against some West African, like if all the time you are playing with your back facing your own post, it becomes a problem because of in terms of strength we won't match them. So it meant we need to run more channels, and who was prepared to run too much channels? It was Percy Tau. Eventually, because of he's not playing. And also they targeted him because of Bamkatile Wokala, because of they could see what he's our danger man. Bamkatile Wokala, then Bampindo was 2. So at the end of the day, you could see what the longer the game went, quality to read.
Yeah. Do you understand why we had an approach here 3 flat center backs and then I'm a wing backs? Because for me the problem is that, and I started having a challenge with this, and sometimes with fans they will see Mayela taking a shot at goal. My challenge was that Mayela was running beyond Uhlanti. So you have Uhlanti already at number 11. He's not at number 3, he's at number 11, beyond his center line. And you have Mayela passing him. So if you lose that ball there, you have eliminated 2 left-sided defenders. Do you understand why we had that approach in terms of defensively? I know we didn't really defend too much, so we're not under pressure. So, the ends justify the means. We didn't lose the game. But would you have played with that approach in the first place? And why Hlanti? Because Hlanti, I don't think, is not even a first-choice left back. When you look at the PSL, there are better left backs than him.
Yeah, I think the approach was very wrong. The approach, I think it was very wrong because of especially in Sagashant, you've got Abu Pule because of you selected them.
Yeah.
You've got Abu Pule, Laila K could fill in there. People who are used, they are players who are comfortable in terms of Gulama areas. We do Shanti, like I told Guti, especially Saguti, he needs to pick a target man. Did you have a target man? Yes, Hamilton, he acted as if he is our target man. But how tall is he compared to our players? So it meant Shanti, we're never going to get something. So, Mango coach, at the end of the day, you found most of the time Muhlanti, Upambili, Umayelo Mlandele naye, and with quality, better quality, especially with Ghana, I think it could have. We will be telling a different story. Yeah, we will be telling a different story. At the end of the day, what they were trying to do, first half of my attacks with Ghana, very narrow. They were always looking for that ball on top of Tyson Nomayela, which is something they didn't get it properly. But second half, because of they saw how we play, then by Faukia number 5, then they started posing questions. Sure. They started posing questions, especially
the first question they asked, they score a goal.
First question they asked because of Mopega. My moments, my phase, I think it's a critical phase. If we are about second half, immediately second half, I know they are scared of us. But only to find that number 5 then becomes a different story because of now we have found one thing in terms of defender. Then I was worried about in terms of control in middle field. We were dealing about Wakasu middle fielding who have lost a bit of pace. So our dynamism was supposed to be key with the game. So in terms of the dynamism, my players that are mobile, more mobile. So we saw introduction Kaluta Singh, but why didn't it materialize? Because we had Rivaldo, we had Mutsware, who struggled controller in middle field. Who struggling to control midfield because of between them you won't find a combination. Forward pass becomes a problem. In terms of Maupete Utau, he was the one who was prepared to run spaces. That is why Mushishina only to find that the more the game went, it meant to Notawia Catalana and Ghana, they were more stable and they were happy with the situation.
Let's have a look at maybe the picture then. Maybe before that, because we'll talk about how it looks and what you think things will go, how you think things will go. Maybe before that, would you say perhaps today is an opportunity lost in many ways? Because you look at this, you're not going to get another Ghana, and I keep on harping on this point. You are not going to get another Ghana that looks like this. COVID-19, the situation will relax, the world will go back to its normal place. Tactically, did the coach fail himself and the nation as well? I mean, you didn't need a second anchor, for example. Hamilton, maybe you could argue that he spent too much time on the pitch. You should have seen him enough in the first 45 or 50 minutes. Good assist from him, but he didn't provide enough dynamism, no shots on target for him. Looking at that, would you say perhaps the coach lost an opportunity here?
Yeah, I think the coach lost an opportunity. Of mass we like permutation, it becomes a problem. Yes, we are still there, but we are going away to Sudan because we're at home, wrap it up. We're at home. I mean, we went to Ghana, they beat us 2-0. They came this side, side would be very not that strong side but that we normally know Ghana. So we could have taken an advantage. That is why coach his approach. I felt it was wrong. It basically like he went for about 5 defenders, where else we needed to win. And imagine with sometimes whenever you've got players at wide position and you know what you don't have that's a strong target man of Melanie cross with a finish. Then it meant with players from our wide position, they need to use ibhola right. So you've got Umurena who always complaining and about you utilize our final product, it becomes a problem. Then you've got Uhlanti ngapha, so Uhlanti, that is why it realize yakho njalo ukuthi athole target man. So there was no that much of a target man. So you look at Hamilton, as much as he worked, but he gave us nothing in terms of ukigijima kuma channels ngoba we only relied kutau ukigijima kuma channels, which is something ukuthi whenever you play against this West African, you need abantu dynamic who will be prepared to run into channel, who will be prepared to challenge a space whenever basitola, who will be prepared to challenge ama defender bawathola, which is something ukuthi Tau gave us a lot namhlanje.
All right, Bafana Bafana versus Sudan, Sunday 6 p.m. Your thoughts before we wrap up the video?
It's a tough one. Because of I feel we might steal it on a draw.
All right.
Tough one, but we might steal it on a draw.
All right. I mean, we only need a draw there, but I remember the last time we played for a draw, people were dancing. This time around, we know the permutations. Head to head. We've already defeated at home in Sudan. If we win, we will have one more point than them, so we don't even need to go to head to head. If we draw against them, we'll still have one more point because we're on 10 and they are on 9 points. So we can, at least we know we are not equal on points. And even if we were equal on points, which is no longer possible anymore, we beat them in South Africa. If we draw against them head to head, we are better than them. We lost an opportunity today, but all is not lost. iDiskiTimes.co.za. That's our newspaper for 350 every Tuesday. iDiskiTV is available on Facebook, approaching quickly 100,000 followers there. We also are sponsored by World Sports Betting, WSP.co.za. We thank you very much for watching our videos.